But I want to tell this little fat f***
How much money I made?
I gave you a grace period.
My favorite Grand Theft Auto is Chinatown Wars. I love the vehicular combat in this game. It's like recreating scenes from the Blues Brothers with your collection of Hot Wheels. I love the drug dealing minigame, of course, with its fully functioning in-game economy. And most of all, I love the writing. There's this melancholy sense of emptiness and anticlimax to the storytelling in this game. And the humor isn't so much edgy or provocative like it was in the PS2 titles. It's more glib. Like, the central plot revolves around the retrieval of a cheap souvenir sword your dad won in a card game, because he says it's an ancient family heirloom. Everyone knows that's bullshit, but still, you're sworn to reclaim it because that's what's dictated by a code of honor that you don't really follow. The moment that really lets you know this game is on a different wavelength from the rest of the series is, spoiler alert, when your Uncle Kenny, the game's main mission giver, sends you out on a couple tutorial missions with his master-at-arms, Ling. First, you pick her up from a police ambush, learning how to manage wanted ratings and escape the cops. Then you meet her for a protection job to learn the game's combat system. Ling and Wong have a charming back and forth, the usual friendly but antagonistic patter you expect to see in a Rockstar game. And just as you're warming up to her, she's unceremoniously gunned down by a rival gang. The last time you see Ling, you're looking down from the rooftop in that impartial God's eye view that the top-down GTAs are known for, as she's carted away by an ambulance. The next time you speak to Uncle Kenny, news of Ling's death barely registers to him as even a distraction, let alone a tragedy. If Grand Theft Auto 3 meets death with a chuckle, Chinatown Wars meets it with a shrug. And it contains my favorite stranger mission in any Rockstar game, Marcy. When you first meet her, she immediately starts hitting on you, stating that she's never dated a Chinese guy before. Maybe that's a microaggression, I don't know, but she goes on to explain that her doctor has only given her a month to live, so she's making the most of the time she has left, telling Wong that she just wants to feel the wind in her hair before it falls out. She hops into a nearby furnace, and you're given the objective of taking her on a joyride, hit jumps, drive against traffic, and keep your speed up. We've played missions like this before, notably in San Andreas when you strap Johnny Sindaco to the hood of a convertible and drive like a maniac up and down the Las Venturas Strip to scare some information out of him.
Oh my god, I just shit myself!
So it's kind of the same mission here, but the context makes a world of difference. You're not after a practical objective in Chinatown Wars. You're driving like a lunatic because it's fun, and because you only live once. You drop Marcy off at the hospital, and she'll let you know the car's not even hers. I always keep it as a memento. You can run into her again, and she's got some good news. As it turns out, it was a misdiagnosis, and she's in the clear. But she's learned something important from the experience, and that's that there's fast money to be made in malpractice suits. Now she wants to ride to her lawyer's office, where she bids you farewell and gets squished by a speeding car on her way across the street. Could this be the universe punishing her for taking the wrong lesson from her brush with death? Probably not. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.